This is the story of Denejea Dyon Wells. "24-year-old Denejea Dyon Wells was born October 24th, 1996, in Houston, Texas. She attended public schools in Texas's College Station Independent School District and graduated early with online classes in 2014. According to family and friends, she was a very caring, compassionate, and loving mother to her sons and daughter. Denejea worked various jobs within the food industry, as well as home health care services. She was involved in an on and off again relationship with an older man by the name of Patrick. The relationship was said to be rocky and consisted of multiple incidents of verbal and domestic abuse. A neighbor of Denejea's recalled seeing her sitting on the steps, bleeding from her nose while crying. The neighbor said she advised Denejea to leave her boyfriend and get help. She also warned her that she didn't know how far the incident could go and that she needed to be extra careful. It was just before 2 a.m. on June 4th when Denejea's boyfriend, a man only described as being in his 50s, called the police to report that Denejea had committed suicide. Houston Police Department arrived to the Houston Acres Homes neighborhood, where Denejea was found with a gunshot wound to the chin and face, and was also covered up with a white sheet. It was also discovered that neither her boyfriend or 3 children were at the scene. Denejea's gold Toyota sedan was also missing. After locating her body, panic set in to find her 3 children. For hours, they reportedly couldn't be located before the kids, 2 toddlers, and 1 elementary-aged, were found safe with one of Denejea's relatives. There is no information on the individual who dropped the children off at the home. Although authorities believed the boyfriend's story during the preliminary investigation, they are now looking into the case as a homicide.
Police department about a possible suicide inside this apartment on the 9600 block of West Montgomery Road. Investigators say when they went inside, they found 24-year-old Denejea Wells dead.
When the officers arrived, there was a sheet over the body, probably put there by the boyfriend, a female in her mid-20s that had been shot in the chin and part of the face.
Police say when they arrived, both the man and Wells' 3 children were gone. Police say the person of interest has now been questioned. He was released, and they say Wells' kids were located safe with family members in Bryan, Texas. Neighbors asked us to hide their identity because they fear their own safety, but they say they didn't hear any gunshots last night.
Last night around 12 something, I heard the tumbling. I was laying on the couch, I heard the tumbling. Then I heard her scream.
Tell us Wells had been hurt in the past.
When I met her, she was sitting on the steps with her nose bleeding and she was crying.
Neighbors said they tried to warn Wells to get help.
I told her to do the same thing that I was doing. Go to the police station. You have to report it. You have to report it. You don't know what's going to happen.
If you have any information that can help detectives solve this case, you can contact Crime Stoppers or the Houston Police Department.
According to a statement made by the Houston Police Department, detectives were provided information on a possible suspect in this case and are following up on leads at this time. However, they have yet to publicly name their suspect, nor have they confirmed or denied that the person is Denejea's boyfriend. A man who was reportedly questioned by police was named as a person of interest and has been released. Although there is no information as to what triggered the final altercation between Denejea and her boyfriend, a Facebook post speculated that the argument began over Denejea not allowing her boyfriend to use her vehicle. This has not been confirmed or denied. It was later discovered that Denejea was pregnant with her boyfriend's child at the time of her murder. Immediately following the news of her passing, friends and family convened at the very location where Deneja's life was taken. This was also followed by a balloon release where family and friends were able to share stories and memories they had of Denejea.
Jasmine, I'm Deneja's downstairs neighbor on the right. Just us being neighbors, that didn't mean anything. It was little sis, big sis. I'm a cook, we gonna chill, we gonna watch TV, we gonna let the kids play, that's just what we did. And I know she just moved in them apartments not long ago, but we hit it off like we've been on each other all our life. That night I was waiting on her to come downstairs and I went to bed like she never came.
And just to wake up, I drive all the way over there and find out that she was dead. It hit different because I just seen it. That was my party animal. We went out together. Yeah. She drove from Bryan College Station all the way to the southwest side in Houston just to go to the club for one night. It's just that because you see the kids now, you don't see Denejea. You see your mama, you don't see Denejea. You see your grandma, you don't see Denejea. She just gone now.
Step into our life, she's gonna be blessed. No matter what. We fought like sisters. I have no sisters. I have all little brothers. We fought like sisters and we made up like sisters. When she called for help, I came running. But this time I couldn't get to her. I couldn't get to her.
As of this video, Deneja's boyfriend, simply known as Patrick, has not been arrested or charged for her murder. And according to Facebook posts by friends and family, his whereabouts are currently unknown. This was the story of Denejea Dyon Wells.